Greetings, it's Iain from RTO. Welcome to a new album review, and today we're looking at one of the original bands from the new wave of British heavy metal back in the early 80s, and it's Tokyo Blade and their new album, The Time Is Fire. It's their first album in 3 years, and it was anticipation for this one. So, playing on here, we've got Andy Bolton on the lead guitar, John Wiggins on the lead guitar as well, Andy Wrighton on bass, Steve Pearce on drums, and Alan Marsh on the lead vocals. So the first track is called Feeding the Rat. When you hear the guitars, you've got John and Andy. That twin guitar sounds on there, the thumping bass from Andy, some great drums from Steve, brilliant. And then Alan starts singing, and first thing I noticed, that's been altered. I'm not quite sure, but it just sounds too smooth for me. It's a shame because the actual music on that is absolutely dynamite. Then we have Moth To The Fire. This certainly got that early 80s feel to it. The twin guitars sound great again. But once again, I'm a bit suspicious about the vocal. Man on the Stair. Bit of a power ballad this is. It's really strong. Got a great guitar solo on it. I'm not quite sure if it's John or Andy, but boy is it good. It really rocks, that solo. Brilliant. Are You Happy Now? It's classic sounding Tokyo Blade. One of my favourite tracks on the album, and even the singing is not too bad on there. It sounds a little bit more natural. My favourite track so far is The Enemy Within. One of their more melodic tracks, and I feel that the singing on this is probably more natural. The guitar work once again is super. Going with the flow. The little bit of keyboard thrown in here, which really adds to it. It's not too bad. I wouldn't dislike that one. The 47. I don't like the vocal mix. The drumming's good on it. The Devil in You, that proper new wave of British heavy metal sound, just gone with the modern technology, except the vocals. We'll talk about that at the end. Soldier On. I love the start of it. It's got one of them galloping drum beats. I love that, and it's got a great solo on it as well. I love it like that. Don't Bleed Over Me, very commercial sounding, very single material, but has got a really good guitar solo on it. Written in Blood, the standard heavy metal. If you like your heavy metal of the old, that's for you. It is pretty good. The 600, I'm still not convinced that that's natural singing. We Burn, absolutely brilliant. Driving riffs, that bass line is absolutely brilliant from Andy Wrighton. Terrific work on that one from him. Then we have the last track, Ramesses. My second favourite track on here. It's another melodic, and I think I'd say it's Alan's best vocal on the album. It actually sounds more pure. Musically, I think this sounds great. It's just proper, good old-fashioned British heavy metal. But my issue is the vocals. I think it's been auto-pitched a lot. It just sounds too smooth for me. The more melodic tracks, which is Ramesses and the enemy within. There's a little bit more sort of natural echo on Alan's voice, but the rest of the tracks, I can't believe he's still hitting them high notes like that. I really don't understand. I just found it a little bit strange. It's not a bad album, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not bad, but I'm always going to be a little bit wary of how the vocals were put down. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 6 out of 10. So that's it. Well, look out for us on Sunday when you will see Richard, Simon and myself doing number ones that should have been number one in the 50s and 60s. So have a great weekend, everybody. Bye for now.